Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 Mod Showcase with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are all well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. Right, I mentioned this in the first of many mods that I did at the beginning of this week, which was the trailer for the Jumbone, the snake Jumbone factory, or ham factory I should say. This has been kicking around for a while. It's not exactly new. It might not be that heard of though. I'll warn you now, it's not the easiest of mods to use or download, because it's from Maru's site, which typically is uploaded, so you have to click on it and then you have to wait at least half hour to download it, and it can be a bit of a pain, so to speak. But once you have downloaded it, you'll get as a raw file, and then you have to unpack it and then select all the files inside it and then put them into your mods folder, and then you have to select them all individually to get them to work. But once you've selected them all, you'll find them all in the same category, and this is the Kastor Food Incorporated Placeable, and this is version 2 of this mod. If you're watching this at a later date, and the modder may have come along and updated this mod in any way, he may have changed the functionality and the way that the actual mod works. I believe the modder's name is Kastor, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, I'll show you once you've downloaded it and gone through all the pain of downloading it. Of course, the links will be in the description down below for you guys and girls to have a look on this and have a go for yourself. But once you have downloaded it and installed it all correctly, you'll find it under its own genre, Kastor Food Inc. So if you click on that, everything you need should be in this one place. Although it comes all as one in the game, to install it you need to, like I say, several different separate files you'll need to all copy and then paste into your mods folder. But I'll go for it all. Right, I'll start off from sort of left and work my way right. So basically this is the animal trailer. This takes pigs, sheep and cows. You might think, oh, that's like generic in-game trailer. What's so different about that? It's just a script that they've put into the trailer, so then you can actually use the rest of this facility. You can't use the generic trailers for any of this, it just doesn't work. But anyway, the trailer itself to buy is 24,000, and it's £10 maintenance per day. The butchery, now again these are all placeable. Again, I would buy one, but I don't have enough money. I'll buy that next one, the placeable bit of it. They're all placeable, like I say. This is the most expensive bit. This again needs a lot of flat land. These not so much. You're probably better off putting them on flat land, but again you're going to need a lot of flat land to put these down, because they will just glitch straight into the terrain if you don't. But the butchery costs 250,000 to purchase and £125 or whatever currency you're working in per day maintenance, so it's not cheap. Now you don't necessarily have to have these are just holding points, so you can just hold your animals in them if you wish. You don't necessarily have to have them. You can get them straight from your sheep, pig or cow pastures. But this is the sheep camp, or sheep, it's basically just the storage for sheep. So this is where you buy it, place it down. I'll show you. Once you buy it, find yourself a nice bit of flat land to place it down in, and wham. And it's just a holding point. You don't have to worry about putting food or water or straw in there. It just holds them. just keeps, you know, it makes things a bit easier for yourself. Same for this. Again, that's 30,000 to purchase and 45 per day. This is where you can store your pigs. Same situation applies, just a storage area. You can get your pigs from your pig swine or wherever, and then just leave them in there. Same situation applies for this one again. Again, they're all the same generic price and maintenance per day. Again, you store your cows. That's the sales point, the meat sausage sales point, so you can sell your meat and your sausages from there. This is quite expensive. This is the place where literally you produce all the stuff. So that's where you put your meat and stuff like that. Or no, it's not. It's a lager. So again, you can store your stuff in there if you wish. It's got 100,000 capacity. Costs 260,000 to purchase, and it's £105 per day. Again, this is another storage facility, just so you can store your goods. It's a bit cheaper. It's 26,000, and then cakes 45,000 to capacity. Right, this is for animal transport trailer again. So again, it's not like the generic in-game one, but it can drop them off in the holding points. That costs 98 grand to buy, and it's 25 in day in maintenance. Again, it can only carry pigs, sheep and cows. Now this is a Stuart Campbell trailer. Again, this can carry a lot. As you can see, it can carry all sorts, pretty much anything in your game, and it's like a chilled unit. It's based off of the actual Campbell trailer pack, so you don't necessarily need this. You can use the if you've got the mod already, you can actually just use that one, but if you want to use this one on its own, you can. This is quite a cool touch. Again, for that, sorry, I'll go back to that. 78 grand to purchase, and it's 40 per day in maintenance. This is quite cool. A little van. It's a little transit van. Costs 68 grand to buy. Quite expensive. It's a refrigerated van. It costs 40 a day in maintenance. Quite quick. You can go up to about 60 miles an hour, roughly. All right. I'll show you how this all works. So this is the butchery part of it right here. If I can walk out of here. And I walk round. Ignore all this. This is just from my last mods I've been doing. Quite a lot of detail throughout. In fact, it's based off of the in-game Giants sales point, I'd say. This is the holding point for sheep. As you see, it shows you how many sheep you got in there. They don't move or anything. They're just static, which is a shame, but you can't have everything. Over here is the holding point for pigs. Again, static. At least they've had ammunition. And here's the holding point for cows. Now this does drive me nuts. Standing around here for any duration of time, you're going to be going nuts, because that cow's just going nuts. Going. Right, over here is the smaller holding area, so you can just like just hold your stock here if you wish to, and here is the larger holding point, so you can put your meat and your sausages in here if you need to. Delivery, output, so you can park it in here and you can collect it from there. That's the triggers, more or less. Again, this is all just scenery with little meat chillers and stuff like that. All pretty cool. There's the trailer itself, and there's a little van. Right, so what you guys might be thinking, how's this going to work? So let me just joggle over to here and I'll show you how to do this. You can do it several ways if you wish. You can do it via the tractor if you wish, which we will do, or this one. So if I reverse this up to the holding point, you don't necessarily have to use this. You can just go straight up to your sheep, cows or pig pen and just directly load them. But I'm just showing you how this all works, so then if you do decide to use this as a holding area, you know where to go. Just line it up roughly, you don't have to be spot on. See, it comes up, and then what you need to do, it did show me something, hang on. Then walk up to this bit and then press R. I think. There we go. And it'll fill it up. You take it, then take it over to the butchery. Then reverse on up into this bit. You should see the tip point appear straight away, so just do that and it automatically loads them into that for you, and then it'll start munching them up or whatever. Park this over out the way. And then walk back over to the other one. Again, this is just for demonstration purposes. So we've done the sheep. Let's load up some oink oinks in this one. And then press R. You can actually just press R and then it refills automatically. And if you want to tip them back in, you just press I and it unloads them. But press R again, it should just start loading them up. It won't let me load them now for some bizarre reason. Try again, shall we? Probably because I just dumped them, and I'll just go back out and do it over here. There we go. It should do it now. It says. Nope. Okay. Doesn't want to play. Weird. Let's try the other one. Maybe if I go back to the other one, it will sort its life out. Try this one first then. Yeah, press R and it fills up straight away. Don't know what's going on with that, what the deal with that is. Might be just because it's glitched out. So I crash through there, and then if I back this up, try and back this up anyway. There we go, tip symbol. So there we go, and they go into the slaughterhouse. We'll try this one again. If this doesn't work, then I've got that backup truck anyway. Try again. Yeah, it doesn't once. It's a bit strange that. That is a bit strange. Once you dumped them in there, they have a hard time getting them back out again. Try this trailer over here. No, that's weird. Got them out initially, but now they don't want to come in it. Yeah, there we go. Now it's working. I must have changed something over here then. Let's see what that's actually saying. Manual fill pigs. Automatic fill pigs. Manual fill pigs. Automatic fill pigs. Now it should be all the pigs, I believe. Yeah, it's empty. There's no more pigs in there. Again, same principle applies. Get to the trip point, dump the pigs in. Job's a good one. Right, okay, now you've done all that, you don't necessarily have to use all three. You can just use one. You can just use sheep, cows or pigs. I'm just using it for demonstration purposes, but once you've got some animals in your butchery, it should start to produce the stuff. As you see, it's got meat and sausage, 9% and 10%. So again, I'll fast forward time. There's no sort of like noise or anything to indicate the machine's going. It's just gonna start ticking up all on its own. As you can see, the little markers are going up there. And as you can see, it's meat output, and sausage output. Okay. Slow down time, because again this is just for demonstration purposes. And let's jump over to a truck with the... Where are you there? This one here. Let's just get the van first of all, because you can use the van. Again, inside, quite good details on the inside, as you can see. Horn works, lights work. Doesn't have many beacons, but cool thing about this, what I like about this, if I press N and then come out the side, look. You can see inside the van, it's got all the chiller working out in there, and the back door's all open. It looks pretty cool. Then let's press N again, shut it back up, and let's drive it over to the butchery. Jump inside the van actually. Turn the lights back off. The thing is quite quick, like I said, it can go up to about 75 miles an hour it says, which is quite quick. You probably won't want to go anything over than 60, typically 50-60 miles an hour in this game's not is quick anyway. But once you there is one little thing with the texturing. I don't know if that's this mod or just something freaking out, but if you go up to there, look, you can see it says load or start loading. Press R to start loading. There you go, and it should fill up. I press N again, and you can see like there's a oops. Jump out of the van. You can see like there's, it says sausages. Now I'll just again for demonstration purposes close the van back up. We don't want to get that meat warm. Keep it nice and cool. Just drive over to this over here. Now this is a bit tricky, this one. Tip point can be a bit tricky. If I open the door again and then just back up just right, it should come up with unload. There we go. It all goes into that storage. Now you can, again, you can start filling from there as well if you wish. Which I'll show you that in a sec. Let's just park this van over to here for now. And shut the doors. Keep it chilled and refreshed in there. Or if you want to do it on a bigger scale, you can. You've got this option over here. Jump in it. You don't need to worry. Oh, wow! Look, you can see the inside air temperature. Look, that's pretty cool. Right. Quite literally pretty cool. You see little fans moving? Don't know if you guys can see that. And then go over to the butchery again. And we'll fill this one up with meat. Whoops, if I don't crash into a wall in the first place. It was going a bit quick. Right. Again, placement of this is probably crucial. Because, as you can see, I'm struggling to get it around in this yard. Again, having a nice flat bit of land where you've got lots of space around it, you can sort of line yourself up a lot easier. Again, just back up to that there, and it should say start filling. And it's got meat in it, as you can see. Again, just for demonstration purposes. And if I now open the doors on this, there we go. Look, you can see the cartons of meat in there. Again, just shut the doors before they get warm and ruined or defrost. Yeah, you can either dump it in that small point. Again, you don't necessarily have to both of them going. You can have the small one if you've got a smaller farm. Or if you've got a big farm and a lot of money, you can use this. So which one is, this is meat, isn't it? Which one's the delivery for meat and which one is the, or is it all just one in, one out? Delivery meat, sausage, output. Yeah, so one that's in and that's out. I just had to remind myself. Really would want a clean rig, keep it all hygienic and everything, but. And again, you should see it, the unload or tip symbol comes up, so press I and it should unload into there. And the door, there should be nothing left in there now. So if I open this up, see, closed, nothing at all, empty, just cooling air. So if I want to pick that stuff back up again, just then go to the out point part, and it should come up the trigger, as long as you get it. Don't have to get it spot on, I don't reckon. Just get it within the trigger. There we go. Start filling. And then this is where you get the sausage, choice between meat or sausage. To start. I don't know. Let's have a look, see if it appears on the on your HUD as well. If we scroll over, it does. So if you've got something stored, it'll come up here. You'll see it up on the thing here, and it tells you the prices of it there as well. Current price for everything. Which is pretty cool. Right, anyway. Let's go and sell it. So sales point, again, you'll find that in the pack. I don't know if I did cover it. Was there? Yeah. So that costs like £1 to purchase, 0 day maintenance. Again, that's, if I didn't cover that, it's 260, 105. So that sales point's just around here. So if I take all this meat and then just drive over here, it should come up the tip symbol. And we get a nice, wow, healthy income. That wasn't a full load, that's 109 grand for that. So it does work out. And it's something a bit different to do with your livestock. Rather than just selling them directly, you can process them into meat and get money. But let's go back over to the van if I can find it. There we go. And let's pick up the... start filling. And again, this gives you the option to meat or sausage again. So we've only got sausages in here, so we'll load them in. Full van full of sausages. I think the van may have been lowered. Looks like it's been lowered. Whoops. I quite like that. Again, take it over to the sales point. Should see the tip symbol come up. And voila. You get about 4 grand, which is over 4 grand for that. And then just obviously that concludes this mod showcase. Switch that off. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this mod showcase. If you did, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy this for any reason, again guys and girls, please feel free to dislike. But please leave a comment down below to why you didn't like it, so I can at least try and improve in the future. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy this or find this useful, again guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me a lot and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and want to see future mod showcases or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so then you're notified every time I upload something. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.